In the south of Romania, hidden between rolling hills and forgotten roads, lies a community many choose not to see. Here, Roma families live on the margins of society, often rejected, often misunderstood, and too often treated as strangers in their own land. Opportunities are scarce. Hope can feel distant. But in the heart of this village, there is a foundation that refuses to look away. Somebody Cares is working to restore dignity where it has been lost, and to build futures where none once seemed possible. Through education, through community development, through a message of faith and love. This is not just a story about poverty. It is a story about people who believe that every life has value.
We get the feeling that we have to go in the Roma village to do some prevention, to do some work. And in 2002, we start our own organization, Somebody Cares, mainly for Roma village, for the people which nobody cares with. And together with my wife, we see the big need in the Roma village, and we work in the South Romania, Argeș country, and we start our own organization, Somebody Cares, that we see that God was caring about us so many years in our life, so many good things done, and we feel that we want to care also about others. This is the name of Somebody Cares. God cares about us, and we care about others. Hello, I'm Florin Oprescu from Romania, and I, together with my wife, in 2002 we started the organization Somebody Cares, and we have three goals: evangelization, education, and social. And we are here in this place. Here is the place of Somebody Cares, the start place. And I'm happy to be with you today and to tell you more about the Somebody Cares. When you go to the Roma people in the village in that time, it was very, very sad situation. They have no shower, no running water, no segue, no canalization. No, it was disaster. But now when I look to the Roma situation, through God helps, we help with the education and social, and now they have even in some villages small parties and asphalt. We could help with to make an segue, sort of canalization, and now they have a shower. They have a small bath, even if it's with the fire. But it's so nice to see the people which are 40 or 50 years old and say, "Oh, I took the first time in my life shower." This. Of course, having an organization for 22 years, it's a long run, and it's very difficult to start very, very, very hard. And we give our life to the Lord. But to see now the situation, improve the situation, this make me very happy. And to see the children going to school. It's a small example. When we start here 22 years ago, nobody go to high school, nobody go to professional school. It was just 3 cars in the whole village, and now most of the transport is wagons and horse, and now we have just few cars and wagons, and most of the children go to the school. Even some of them, they are on the way to finish the university and the high school. It's so nice to see that the girls, which was in the wagons with the horse, going months with the family to buy and sell the product. Now they are teaching and they are employees in our organization and other places. It's great. And we are very thankful to see some results through the years. It's very great to help the people. Even when we start, nobody believed that Roma people will change and the situation will change. They say it's impossible, but God help us through the years to see, and we are very thankful to see this.
I'm Marianne. I'm from the Netherlands, and already from when I was a young girl, I wanted to serve God, to do something with my life for God. For me, working with children, tell the gospel to the children, help them was a longing in my heart. slowly starting to grow also the line to go to be a missionary in another country. But I didn't know where. This was my biggest question. God, where do you want me to serve you? And I started to write to some organizations in the Netherlands. And there was one organization, Eastern European Mission, and they searched for some volunteers in Romania for a few weeks to go on a holiday with some children from children's home. And I wrote and I applied and I went to Romania. And actually I fell in love with Romania. So this was God's answer for me. I've really felt in my heart, this was God's answer for me. I should go to Romania. And when I came here, we were working with several local churches as a team. And in one of the churches, I met Florin. This was special for me, that God really gave me somebody who had the same desire as me, because all my life I had been praying for a man who had the same desire to serve God, to be a missionary, to work together. This was my prayer, and God gave me Florin.
On a working voluntary way, I meet my wife Mariana. She is Dutch, and I was in the same team. We helped the team of WM, and she was in the WM team. And when I see her, then I see, oh, what a beautiful girl! And this was something that from that moment we start to talk, and after 1 year and a half we just get married. And she was very powerful to helping the other. She wanted to give her life to the Lord and to the Romanian people. She had been in very soon after the communists in the children's home in Romania, and she did a lot of good things, and we have a beautiful family with 2 children. I'm so happy that together we can carry this. We have 3 goals: evangelization, education, and social. And this is actually the order, because if it's not changing the mind of the people and the heart, then the impact will be less and less.
You need to give the people the tools to fish, the tools to work, and not the fish, because it's better that he learns it, because it's a lifetime experience.
So we see this through the years. We are working 22 years. The people which got changed their mind and heart, now they are coming back to help in the community. They are supporting the other people in need, and it's getting form a good cycle of working together with the community.
We saw that education and involving the children, being open for the children and having programs for them with lessons about the Bible and all kinds of normal life lessons, we saw this really has an impact on the children. They change, they learn things, and it's slowly, but now we see that the children, which we knew then, the babies who were born then in such a poverty, now it's 22 years further. Now we see them being parents, and they still come to our programs, our organizations, but they do different. They raise their children differently. They learn different things. They give them different food, and it's so good to see that slowly the mentality is changing, and also slowly families are changing. The atmosphere within the family, because of them becoming Christians and Jesus being in their life, and also because of the education which they have. Some even got jobs, some even have higher education, that their life is changing.
You see in Amsterdam, in the big capitals of Europe, of not only Europe, you see the prostitution and begging from Romania. Why? Because most of the people invest not in the villages, not where is the problem. They invest too late, and they invest just in the street, because this make big advertising. It's easy to get the money, but it's taking years, like for us taking 22 years, and we make some steps, but there are much more steps which which have to be done in the future. And you know, it is looking very complex, but we have to be together in this. Yes, this is our point, to stay in the remote village and to God help to change the community and to make the difference on the local level. From our villages we have almost no professional prostitute going, and because the girls are busy, they're going to school, they have a tailoring training, bakery training, they have the English lesson, they have a much more possibility. They get a driving license, they can get a job, and they can do something good with their life. And statistic is very simple. The people with a higher level of school, they don't end up so easily in the street, just very, very few cases. And this is the reason we invest on the field, and it's very important for us.
Florin and Marianne did not start this foundation alone. From the very beginning, they were joined by Florian and Simona, partners in vision and in heart. Today, Florian leads the educational work of the foundation. He oversees the after-school program, where children come each day to learn, to grow, and to discover new possibilities for their future.
So I am Florian, and she's Simona, my wife. We, together with Florin and Mariana, we start together this organization. So I'm responsible for the education project here. We have an after school here in Țânca and also in Troislav. We have about 100 children in total from 0th grade to 8th grade, and we have 4 children in Troislav, 4 teachers in Troislav, and 2 teachers here. So we used to teach math, Romanian, like tutorial classes, to help them to understand the subject for school. In the past, it was different. The situation was different because they didn't have someone to explain them this subject, and their family didn't know how to write or to read. It was very difficult for them to understand this subject. So it's very good for them to have a place where they can go and to understand the subject, the matter. And we are glad to see them that they progress in school, and also that they are involved in this activity and they enjoy what they do. You know, it's very nice to see them in this way. Yeah. And their family, their parents are very glad for that, for them seeing it this way.
And we learn the children in after school, it's extension of after school. We learn them how to bake, how to produce themselves. We have a vegetable project. We produce our own vegetables. We have a fruit plantage with many trees, and 380 trees, like example, and garden for the children. And all what we are doing, it's connect. We meet the people in the church. We meet the people in the education project. We meet the people in the social project. All what we are doing, it's community care, because our thought is not to have a beautiful organization, to have a good facility. Now we want to grow up together with the community, and this is very, very, very beautiful, but it's very difficult. And now we have 26% of the children which are coming to our school after 20 years, they are Romanian, and they are playing together the Roma. It's about integration, about social inclusion. It's about being together, form a family, destroy the borders, destroy the barriers between the people, between the family, because it's a generational problem. We start very small, but the situation is still huge, problematic, and our vision is to get advisor role, and to share our experience to the other organization, to the other people, to churches, and to keep up the good work. This is our vision, to grow up local, community, national, and why not international. We're open to serve and to share our experience.
Among the children who once grew up here, was a young girl. She loved coming to Somebody Cares. She was raised in these streets, learning, growing, and discovering new opportunities through the Foundation's support. Today, she is part of that same mission, giving back to the next generation as a teacher.
My name is Denisa. I have 22 years old. I'm married. I have a son. I'm a teacher here in Somebody Cares. I'm born here in this village. I come here from when I have 5-6 years old, I think. I like this kind of people, these things what we do here from when I was small. In after school I teach kids, but I'm leader of teenagers on Sunday school. I'm in worship. I play guitar, and I help everywhere need me. My husband is, his name is Julian. He's driver. He's not Christian yet, but I hope in future to be. I live with my family, with my mom and my brother and sister. But we want to do our home because that's normal to have our home.
Abel is another example of a life that was transformed. Through encouragement and through God's work in his life, he found new direction and purpose.
One of the boy from a village was coming to me and say, I don't know what to do, nobody respect me and I have no future. Maybe I step out of the school and there's no chance. That was 18 years ago. And I say, Abel, you have 2 chances. I can help you to buy a horse and wagons and to go to travel, to do like your family have done, or like your grandfather, your father, your generation of people have done this, where we can help you with education to get a driver license and to be good for society, to have a better future, to integrate it and say, oh, but I don't know if I'm capable to do this. I say, we know you are smart and yes, but nobody believe about me. I'm smart and I'm able to do this. And say, no, you'll do it. And we help him in the progress. He was just 6-7 years old and he didn't believe in himself. He stopped the school and now it's one of the key person in our organization. He get bigger in one of the summer camp. We have done many summer camps. He received the Lord, and after that he get baptized, and God changed him. He give confidence, he give self-esteem, and God changed him with the total other person.
I grew up here in the village. When I was 7, I met Florin and Marianne for the first time. Back then, they didn't even have an organization yet. They were organizing programs in an old house of a family from the village. Every Friday I would go there, and they always welcomed me with so much joy. Later on, this land became theirs, and right here, where the bakery is now, there was a children's room. At one point, I quit school. I felt like my life had no direction anymore. I was only 14, but inside I already felt lost, disconnected from everything. I remember standing right here, where the terrace is now, when Florin asked me, "What do you want to do with your life?" I didn't know what to say. I had already given up on school, on plans, on myself. And in Romania, if you don't have an education, nobody really cares about you. Florin asked me if I wanted to live the same life my parents lived, traveling with a horse and cart. That question really hit me. After that, something changed. I decided to try again. I went back to school and joined the Second Chance program. When I finished, I was able to get my driver's license, and slowly my life started moving in a different direction. But what do I want to bring as a change? Somebody Cares had a good influence on me. Everything I am now, today, is thanks to Somebody Cares. My day starts at 6 in the morning. By 7:30, I'm already making the dough. What we bake depends on the plan for that day. Some days it's bread, other days pizza or croissants. It's kind of a mix between a bakery and a pastry shop. My best friend here, the oven. At first, we had an old oven and it was frustrating because things never turned out the way they should. The bread wasn't baked properly, orders weren't ready on time, and people were unhappy. Then, God worked and we received this oven. Besides working in the bakery, I also work with children. When I was young, I was always part of the programs Florin and Marianne organized. They influenced my life in a big way. Now I've taken over that program from them. No matter how hard my day has been, spending 2 hours with 70 or 80 children gives me so much energy. Watching their work made me want to do the same, to work with children. Today, I'm grateful that I can do programs with God's children. That makes me happy, because for me, it's not just about the work. I want to influence people in a good way. I want to help them grow, to give them something positive, just like others once did for me.
And what we did as organization, we did not much. We just encourage him, say, through God, you can do it. We help you. Please go forward to education, give the possibility, and they develop themselves. And what's happened now? They're coming back. They're investing in society. He could choose to go abroad to make lots of money, but he decided to stay here with his wife to serve.
What you've seen is only a small part of the work happening here in Romania. Behind it are many people who have helped make it possible.
Without the people from West, without the groups from churches, from school, from companies which they help us, we couldn't do this such a beautiful work, because all what we are seeing here, it's a small piece, it's a small part from one volunteer, private person, no matter what. So many people through the years help us, and we are very thankful. We want to thank all the people from West Europe, and not only from West, from other continent too, and also Romanian volunteer. But we are very happy with the groups. We gain lots of experience and we gain lots of support. And there are so many people, maybe thousands of people, which are praying for us, which are supporting us. This is the key. Me and my wife, we done, and our team, we do very small. The what you see, the part what you see from the iceberg is looking that we are doing most, but the base of the iceberg, it's people from West which support, and you are maybe €1, €10, 100, no matter. It's making difference. If it's regular, we can build together, and it's so important to have you. Thank you very much. May God bless you all.